top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today we got the Elephant Man's Bones, Roc Marci, Alchemist. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Y'all know these are the best reactions, hip-hop album reviews on YouTube. I got a pimple, like, I'm too old for this, so how is a nigga still getting pimples? Track number 1, Rubber Hand Grip. Turn that up. Roc Marci, Alchemist, let's get it. We need that Roc Marci car too.
Pump with the rubber hand grip,
Yeah, pump with the rubber hand grip.
You don't know who you playing with.
Pistol grip.
Yeah, if it's trouble and we shooting, it's troubleshooting. We shooting up, but we ain't struggling with drug use. Throwing all these subs with that.
Okay, he said, we ain't trouble when we shooting, we ain't troubleshooting. What did he say? Hold on.
We shooting up, but we ain't struggling with drug use.
We shooting up, we ain't struggling with drug use. Just a little play on words. You know how they say heroin and other, people who inject their drugs, they shoot up. He's like, nah, we shooting up, meaning the rubber hand grip, but we ain't struggling with drug use. First 2 bars, bro. I'm in. I'm locked in.
Subs with that make you subhuman. This music for submachine gun users. Spinning in the BMW, looking unassuming. Just me and my Uzi, we looking like a couple spooners. Enough with the canoodling. Blow your noodles on your beautiful drip. This is horse and boo, you should Google it.
He said, me and my Uzi, we look like a couple that's spooning. So I think that means he got the pump on his lap. He got that thing on his lap driving around.
My love language is another matrix. Screw your baby mother like some Cartier love bracelets. Hermes blankets, that's a blanket statement. Need more than a handkerchief, cause we covering all the bases. My yank you out the whip, strip you naked. Niggas comparing MJ to Weird Al Yankovic. It's a bitch, ain't it? With love always outweigh the negative. I'm on the edge, make the ledge of the clip, break your neck like a breadstick. Forever devilish, don't you ever forget how the AK-47 kick like an elephant. Knock a fella off the edge of the fence. Don't take offense if it's a brick of cocaine we had in the Mercedes Benz. Baby, that's for my lady friends. We shaking it for a spin.
Okay. I don't want to pause it. I could pause at a lot of these bars, but I don't want to pause it too much.
You don't know who you playing with.
Okay.
Say it with. Pump with the rubber hand grip. Say it with. You don't know who you playing with.
Is that it? We still got a minute and a half, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're just gonna let the beat ride out.
So this drama
never mind.
Foot, you was shot in the foot. Throw a couple that you not like you playing shot put. 300 rounds pop your hood, look like you was shot by an octopus. Book your watch, you got everything inside your pocket.
Tell like you were shot by an octopus. It's like, cause you would think niggas had like 8 hands the way Swiss cheese.
Cops you shook. We even took what you hide in your lady pocketbook. Okay, it's time to cook. It look like we threw lava on your designer goods. Asked the doc how it looked, said it's not good. Should've just left the body to rot in the woods. Trying to be Hollywood, forgot they even knocked out Suge. The witch made the magic wand out of Hollywood.
Suge Knight reference?
Shotty nearby when you potty or do karate good. If not, you should not be in the hood. Fuck a oppie out, we taking blood.
Taking in blood, shout to Nas. Okay, so that's that's a menacing Alchemist beat. Nighttime, type deal. Alright, so I'm not mad how that start. This is Roc Marci, this is what we used to. Stick talk, gun talk. Let's get to track number 2. Daddy Kane during Action Bronson. It's me.
Leaning on the cane like a cane in the
This beat nice.
Like Big Daddy Kane. I've been getting off that soft white long before shorties was rocking off white. Watercolor ice, I call it Walter White. Walk with me like a dog might. I got 44 bulldogs, you ain't got a dog in the fight. So many cardies all thought I was cross-eyed. You better off just letting sleeping dogs lie.
It's the synth, nice.
On that live, what he tweaking off? Doggy, that's more than a Chiba high.
Nice synth on the beat.
Swear cheater ain't a cheater, and you ain't a boss till you take a loss. That's a loss leader. Picked off your leader, blood. I heard he lost a leader. You tossing Nina out the Porsche two-seater. Shit different, they just in it for clout.
Beat nice.
Can't just be giving dick out. You know the in and outs, they want them
lit now.
Get them in and out. I'm sure they want a child, but I'm only interested in a mouth. It's always the ones you love fucking the most. Stunting your growth, can't get comfortable enough to unbutton your coat. That go from straight up hoes to fake rope. I'm no dating coach, I don't fly on a pretty coat. Y'all don't know me. I might pull out the coyote in Wyoming. Supply the homies with that rock, John Bon Jovi. And when I drop, I better only see fire emojis.
Okay.
Brody, this poetry be for riders only. Just know I'm not putting mileage on my Briones. I'm with the drama, conflict, diamonds inside the rollie.
So I gotta say this, I gotta pause at mid-verse. Cause I'm just loving this song so far. It's beat real nice. I'm assuming Alchemist have done all the beats on this album. I like how this is different. You know, I thought we were gonna get an album full of what we heard on the first track, like the more dark, different tempos, not necessarily all the way rhythmatically conforming, like how that first beat at times was. I thought we were gonna get a lot of those, and we heard some tracks like that on Roc Marci, which I also did a reaction to. But nah, this is different right here.
The Bible won't be the only thing holy.
Whoa, Holy Bible.
My demise always a day late. Classic battle like eagle versus snake, dragon versus leopard. Cannons blasting out the Lexus with the left hand. Made him flip like Suni Lee.
Shout out Suni Lee, Olympian, gymnast.
With the Hanzo through olive oil on the shit. Told the bitch, mind you, they don't got this at the diner.
Cooking bars.
Lifetimes I remember. I arrived the second day of December. With a wind cries Mary played by Jimmy on the fender. Safari snorkel on the white defender. Enter water easy, let the engine breathe. Should I let it slide? Choke it asleep using the key sleeve until you make feces. Then I dance off the scene like breezy. Yeah. I'm about to have a night like Kiss at the Garden. These rockin' Timbs, no Doc Martens. Doctor about to vibe, beg your pardon. Nowadays, your boy looking like a motherfucking
Stegosaurus. He said we rocking Timbs, not Doc Martens. He's like, nah, this is really New York. Timbs, not Doc Martens.
Yeah, it's me.
This beat hard. Oh yeah, that's hard. Oh yeah, that's hard. That's probably gonna be one of my favorite songs. Let's get right into track number 3, Deja Vu.
People, I was blessed with the talents of rhythm.
It's a form of music. It's an attitude.
From the bars to the beats, you don't know what you're gonna get with this.
Sense of direction when it
Both Alchemist and Roc Marci, they're gonna give you different looks, man. Every time, different looks.
And then you can make other people feel it.
the same thing that created the tree created me. Same element that creates the wind and the rain created woman. God is everyone and everywhere.
Satan assumed that I had a breakthrough. I made reservations for 2.
That's what I mean. You know what you're gonna get, you know, with these two. 30-40 seconds damn near of just intro. Voice, what do you call that? A voice clip from a movie or a radio show or whatever. First 30-40 seconds, you almost think we ain't gonna get a song. Then boom, here come Roc with the verse.
Might feed your label to my dog like table food. These niggas the same, they all interchangeable. Different day, same shit, kid, I'm having deja vu. The snake got 2 faces like a Gemini. I'm way too player to not womanize. Everything
The snake got 2 faces like a Gemini. So he talking about snakes, you know, people who's two-faced. Snakes are two-faced. People, you call them snakes because they're two-faced. Got 2 faces like Geminis, so double heads. Come on, man.
I said in the rhyme is sex being weaponized. Underneath cover like it's espionage.
Espionage.
Part of my niceness. For me to line, you don't need a barber's license. Might click off your light switch, but my heart is righteous. As an artist, I'm often slighted. Y'all must be on that Barbara Streisand. I like the cold crisis.
Coked up.
Sacrifice to go this lifeless. Ho said the homie gaslighting. That's what she told the psychics. I was just gassing that old white bitch. I listen to clairvoyance. I bought the stick for the voyage. The crest on the Gucci knit embroidered. In my 40s, I'm still looking boyish. What's inevitable can't be avoided.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. The beat done changed a bit.
Disappointed, the snitch pointed. Feds kicked the door of my joint, but the brick was in the toilet. No G's to give us pointers. We've been in corners, shorty could have been on the Hornets, knocking down 3-pointers.
Ooh.
The release is water.
Knocking down 3-pointers.
How you doing?
The release is water. If you caught that bar, post a meaning in the comments. I didn't catch that all the way.
In your group, you know, to create, you have to be kind of selfish.
Okay, so y'all know when I do these reactions, the end of the song, I kind of just skip past it so we can have, I don't want to leave y'all here all day. Like, I want to get through this just like y'all want to see it, and like y'all want to get through it too. So I'll usually skip the end of the beats. So if something is interesting happening here, I'll catch it eventually, but not on this listen. First listen, track number 4, Quantum Leap. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Alchemist be giving Boldy James all his best beats. Get some of those to Roc Marci, man.
Your favorite rappers send fan mail to me. Your little LP and worth 12 pennies. 17 shells in semi. That's the same iron that burned pennies. This the flow that earned me a Bentley. It came with my own personal Farnsworth Bentley. Pretty bitch with some perky.
This is the flow that earned me a Bentley. It came with my own personal Farnsworth Bentley. Farnsworth Bentley. People don't really know this era of P. Diddy anymore, because I mean this is like a different era. He would always hold the umbrella for P. Diddy. Whenever you saw Diddy, you would see the umbrella, and it would be Farnsworth Bentley in his suit holding the umbrella for Diddy. Google it.
I heard your cheese tighter than Virgin Kitty. But that's besides the point. If I point, you gon' catch a hollow point. Product of choice, God got moist. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Try me, I will be delighted to pop your bubble. Might even get your wifey a couple in the thigh muscle. I chuckle. You know my body, quality over quantity. You couldn't possibly made another quantum leap. Top of the heap, ask my colleagues. Ask. You just trying to get by like Talib Kweli.
Talib Kweli? You mean Talib? Lyrics stick to your rip? Well, Talib Kweli had a song called Get By. I think it was produced by Kanye West, if I'm not mistaken.
Only the throne is my comfort zone. Where I'm from, if you are unknown, you better come with a pole. Live by the coals, niggas uphold. I got no love for hoes. You done know.
You done know, eh?
Niggas know.
Hey, this beat groovy right here. These drums.
Marcy.
This one of my favorites too.
I made murder sexy. Might catch me in the F430 with a dirty Pepsi.
Dirty Pepsi.
How early to turn messy. Topsy-turvy. Put in work on them job turkeys. Push the line on the ops to the time of
Drive turkeys.
I seen a lot as a child, I was traumatized. Now it's monetized. They swore I had Masonic ties, but my eyes only recognize dollar signs. The bag I'm in now different. The Louis luggage 30,000, I was power tripping. I'm at the house snickering, counting chicken. Sickening. I whipped the brick, now it's submissive.
Whip the brick, now it's submissive. Yo, brick talk.
Listen.
Chicken talk. Oh yeah, this beat is nice, man. That's a nice beat right there. Okay, so that was Quantum Leap. I really messed with that one. So we're gonna get to track number 5, the title track, The Elephant Man's Bones.
Where have they gone?
Look at the track list here.
On the sunlit day.
And notice how the beats are not, these beats are kind of similar. We had a really nice piano in track number 3. I forget the name of it. Really nice piano. Tracks 2 and 4 had a nice like drum groovy pattern, and now with this track we go back to the piano. So they're switching it up. Like, you know, whoever sequenced this, they wanted to intentionally, like, we just, even though we have some beats that are similar that may sound better played after one another, we want to stagger them across the album so it's different looks the whole time.
for the spirit. Music is endearing, I'm sharing the human experience. Came up on dudes like a balloon filled with helium. Scooped up a cool 2 million. Did my due diligence. Takes a village to raise a kid, but still can produce an idiot. No plan is foolproof, it's just an experiment. Always gotta adjust the steering wheel, even when the mission is linear. We not similar, I'm slicker. I back.
It's gotta adjust the steering wheel, even if the mission is linear. Linear means a straight line. You saying like in life, sometimes you still gotta adjust, even though you still going to your main goal. Sometimes you still gotta adjust, even though you still going to your goal. Even though that's still the same destination, sometimes you gotta adjust a bit.
Like a bitch, she look like India Love in a monster millennia. Female cop used to pop a butt with the Billy Club. For all my niggas locked in the penitentiary cuff. I just took that off the cuff. Pain got pain in it. I came in the entertainment business with this. Can't trust no bitch, she just trying to bang a favorite musician. Like I ain't got feelings. Got wounds, not even the doctor can heal it. I'm ashamed, mama, I'm high from the mirror. Like a vampire, my nigga. But I ain't got forever to correct all of my errors. God bless the child, y'all. I finally got it together. From good times hanging in the child line like Florida Evans.
Good times for the Evans.
Flores. My soul was destined. The story was epic. Always swore I was being tested. Always swore I was being tested.
Where have they gone?
Narrated by Dr. Sunshine.
So we get another verse, or is this the end? So that's the title track. So I don't know what the Elephant Man's Bones means. When I was Googling the name of the album to find the track list, other things popped up, like movies, like this and that. But I didn't search too far into it. It seems like a phrase that people have used before in art. So I don't know what it means, and I don't know the significance of whatever happened on this track. Why is it the title track? What's the significance of the Elephant Man's Bones? And what's the significance of this particular song to where you make this the title track? So if you know or you have an idea, post that in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, come on, man. Best reactions hip hop albums on YouTube. Track number 6, Bubble Bath.
Way back into time.
We're gonna have to take these way back. Different drums. Interesting. I don't know if I ever heard Alchemist use drums like this. The bass in the drums. Yeah, some chimes.
Yeah. Got 12 on the tail. Smelling like fish scale. There's always a twist to a swell, red veil. Before we bail, I did a line off my lady titty like Ricky Bell. Baby girl, get busy as well. They ain't got shit on me, hell, I may as well be stripping and Chippendales.
So I'm more intrigued by the beat here than anything. How you put these like slow chimes over these very distinct drums, and then but you make it sound like they belong together. It's the Alchemist, man. That's what he do. Chemist, he be in there putting potions together.
Bitch, I'm rich for real, you just pigeon shit on the windshield. Icy bitch chill on the bench steering wheel. Wheel and deal, paint to V12 teal. Bentley's females, Achilles heel. You know the drip.
He said he rapping about that Bentley. He must have just got him a new Bentley, cause it's like the second, third time. He said a Bentley is the female's Achilles heel. Achilles heel means it's a phrase. Well, it's a body part, and it's a phrase that means like this is like your weak point, like your kryptonite, basically.
Bell is kill to be killed. That's a Fendi belt. It's a level above material wealth. Inside my mind is a diamond mine. This is a homicide. Took it to trial, beat it like homicide. That's my top 5, but I reply me 5 times like Dylan. I'm going
Dylan.
From the wire, I'm a snob. Rockin' suave. You watching with a box of my cigars. After the stars, I wash my ears with peroxide with a cotton swab. Now I want to ear, not a ride with cloud.
I don't hear nobody.
Slides on the guy. These are not made by La Casa Eyes. They ain't hot, it's on stage like a psyop. You ain't never slide on the op with fire.
Wait, you said what about psyop?
They're not made by La Casa Eyes. They ain't hot, it's on stage like a psyop. You ain't never slide on the op with fire. Never slide on no op with fire.
Okay, Roc.
Know what I'm saying? Pull up and push your shit.
Again, so I just go to the end of these beats. I skip the end. So again, if anything is interesting happening at the end of these songs, my bad. Track number 7, Liquid Coke.
Food, shelter, and clothing is the basic necessities in life. It's kind of a mystic. The modern master. His brain is one of the most singular creations of the last century.
A part of this beat almost reminds me of Kendrick Fear. Kendrick Lamar Fear. Did Alchemist do that beat? I think Alchemist did Fear. I don't know.
Bleed liquid coke when I slit your throat.
Not anymore.
She whole broke, I was reeling in a rich hoe. If she flippin', just let that bitch go. Bitch, smoke made business slow. Got crazy women, so I know when niggas is feminine. You can never check my temperature on the internet. Empty threats from a jealous sex, she need medicine for Tourette's. A hurtful text couldn't disturb my rest. Made some chicken off wraps, you thought it was some chicken scratch. Don't make me dig in my bag. Magnum ain't gift wrap, this is me giving back. It's not a catch-22, this a tech 22. We the get money crew.
It's not a catch-22, it's a tech 22. What is a tech 22? Is that a tech 9 that shoots 22 LR? Let me know. Post it in the comments.
Put you dudes up in the hospital bedroom. I bet your legs won't move. Wine school, you ain't learned social cues. Excuse me if I'm opening wounds. Expensive clothes won't soothe. All this ice won't remove my bruise. You hide behind your jewels, but that's not how I was grown.
He said all this ice, all that jewelry won't remove my wounds. When you wounded, you put ice to put the swelling down. So again, just playing with words. Ice meaning jewelry, ice meaning ice. He said all this ice won't remove my wounds. Like I buy all this material stuff, but it's not gonna heal me. It ain't gonna fix me. These bars.
Every full moon I spot a witch I knew riding a broom. Wasn't buying Balenciaga shoes. And if we being frank, I created this lane. If you hating, then eat a frank.
Eat a
Go
dick.
away. I will not turn you away if you need a fade. I'm just playing my guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Said if you hate, eat a frank.
Don't be afraid.
A hot dog. Eat it. Eat it. That's what I'm saying.
Be afraid, baby.
Okay. I like this so far. We're about halfway. Track number 8, Trillion Cut featuring Boldy James. Go check out my Bo Jackson reaction bars if you have not already.
Where we at?
Alchemist be giving Boldy James all his best beats. So I already know this beat about to be hard. Like Bo Jackson is like all of Alchemist just gave Boldy James his golden stash. That's what I feel like.
Charismatic, in love with the sweet aromatics. Infatuated with Rolodexes, Audemars Piguet's, Cartiers.
He said in love with them sweet aromatics. So I think he's talking about the backwoods. I think that's the name of the original backwoods, sweet aromatic, or maybe it's a Swisher Sweet. It's some type of blunt wrap.
It's hard to steer the traffic, stuck in the ghetto with fiends for selling dope was my only revenue stream. My double cup of everything. My hands never was clean. Me and G on Stockwell, filthy as Rockwell. Turn the eye on high, fresh out of dry spell. Mopping twice, then drop it in the pot like some oxtail. Then you add the cold water with the ice cube. Tasking niggas on the split, I want the high too. Still sending all gelatos and them OGs. Popping all bowls of exotic for the low threes. Me and Holiday, them kids with the dirty shoes. I was turnarounds in the 10 with them 30 blues. Before I ever touched the bean, I was serving food. I was aggressive cut with morphine, that's my current move.
Okay, Boldy James.
Let the product with fentanyl. Spray it black up, spin it, yo. Fuck all the pedicure. Spray and get ready, yo.
Can on the back. Oh, cut the product with fentanyl. It's fatty talk.
Black up, spin it, yo. This way they can't be touched. Till the jammy bust, fuck your little fantasy up. We was winning champion, but they never championed us. Outcast, I don't even give my family a hug. They say home is where the heart is. But where's your home when you heartless? I'm just being wholehearted. I need the AR with the shoulder harness on it. Sorry, I'm being cold-hearted. All I know is the ardent. The snow in my apartment. The sofa was hard as a park bench, but even while starving, I wouldn't beg your pardon.
Yeah, he going in.
Copped a new watch, I'm on suicide watch. And cuts like I'm trying to die. Put you on ice, we don't let the drama slide. Step on the product, electronic slide. We can never share common bond.
He going in.
My pops had tracks in his arms from heroin. This is rap me, skill Scott Heron.
Shout out, the revolution will not be televised.
No, the vest I wore was Kevlar.
Teflon, bulletproof vest.
Escobar, these ain't no regular old bars. This a 5-star restaurant.
He said this is a Michelin restaurant, man. So if you want to know my full thoughts on Boldy James, just go watch the end of my Bo Jackson reaction. A lot of people didn't like what I had to say there, but it's true. You know what I mean? Well, it's true to me. Track number 9, The Horns of Abraxas. Ooh, featuring Ice-T.
Okay, check this out, man. Let me tell you a story. About doing a fucking favor for a friend, right? Get in the car, I start driving. He wanted me to dump it somewhere in Long Island, like out in some, marsh, some wild field or some bullshit. That wasn't something unexpected, because a nigga been doing it for years. He gets in, he gets out, but this time he's the Fed, so I know it's serious business.
Heads to tails, death or jail. The road to success was hell. With the bones of the dead soldiers, we left a trail. The soldiers left a shell.
Very minimal beat.
Scales, the coat was pelly pale. Rose, roly, pink, champagne. Handle a pill, Sam Cassell. Slide on, hit 'em up style, blue Cantrell, you can't tell.
Hit 'em up style, blue Cantrell. That was a dope song. Go look up that song. Hit 'em up style. Like Tupac hit 'em up, but style by Blue Cantrell.
Final level like ice, it's a zeitgeist. I bit Red Mike and Nike. Put out your lights like you got hit by Iron Mike with the right. I'm just on the mic exercising my rights.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Wildlife bites windpipe. I'm not the type you wanna pick up at night trying to hitchhike. Look what I did with just a kitchen knife. The only thing missing was spice. I always had this particular vice.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the bars and the beat. Like I'm a little thrown off.
So, I fantasize about the fantaside. Standing over your dead parents, fanning flies. Horse Panamera flies.
Said I fantasize about infanticide. Well, you say I stand over your dead parents fanning flies because of their decomposing body. Fantasize about infanticide. That right there is, a nice little couplet.
I wear fear God, but I don't even fear God. The cardiologists can't hear my heart. I'm dark. Did a lot of robberies in the skylark. Left tire marks. All the sights that don't hide my scars. The firearm would belong on a tripod. Got this far without even trying hard. Imagine if I apply my smarts. Mars.
He said the
I
fire.
was clubbed up.
Okay.
I ain't left no prints in the motherfucker. So I'm like, yo, this shit is just abandoned. So curiosity got to me. So I'm like, why does this shit stink, right? And so I pop in the trunk. Listen, my nigga, 2 dead bodies in the back of the trunk, plastic bags over the heads covered in maggots. Maggots. 2 dead motherfuckers. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, this nigga.
Okay, I thought we were gonna get an Ice-T verse, but I mean, it's good to hear Ice-T and to hear him on a Roc Marci album. I did not expect that. So we got track number 10, JJ Flash.
I try to look away, but I'm staring out the side of my eye.
I wonder if Roc Marci did some of these beats.
Man, just me talking.
Because this is the type of stuff Roc Marci would sample.
You know, yo, just imagine if I didn't have this gift, I'd probably be rapping great. I'd actually have to go back and pimp. No more knocking raps over like bowling pins. I'm balling hole, playing over the rim, money rolling in, can't even fold the shit. If I show you the blicks, it ain't for showmanship.
If I show you the blick, it ain't for showmanship. It's the poppy.
We look like some goldfish, but the homie don't even swim. Homie swim though. Might send you home soggy, clothes all sloppy, all slyly dropping on the swamp. My goggles got foggy, and it's thought they had a plot to try and outsmart me like West Indian Archie. Leaving my arch enemies know if they cross me, it'll be costly. Popping the same shit, I'm off me. Wagon Brabus with the run flats, spun on, got blood on the mud flaps. I had to get a truck, a bubble bath, no brush or scrub was done in the past. Got smudges on my glass, the rubber gloves come in a pack. Drama we once had, it was a patch. Keep a spare in the trunk for that with the jack. Lift you up a tad. I brought your axe, but I'm not a lumberjack. You might just happen to get cut in half. Your brain splatter all on the trucker hat. Push the drugs, we can have a shoving match, but we not hustling packs. Crash the color and gave the front and then it was rap. The path I made is cluttered for me not covering my tracks. Cop the attack, I flooded the strap, none of that was cap.
I'm trying to catch what he's saying, but he's just going so fast with the bars, I can't even really catch what he's saying like that. I can't even, I'm catching it, but it's not like settling in my brain to really understand what he's saying. You just running on and on.
Run up a bag and then run it back without a pass. We might have to try to flee the country like Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Jumpin' Jack Flash, I guess that's who JJ Flash is.
Let us receive my first love, it's my first love. It's my first love.
It's a nice beat too.
That's my first love.
I'll put this like on top 3 beats on that album so far.
But my first plug was my first love.
Okay, that was JJ Flash. Track number 11, Zig Zag Zig. Okay. Oh yeah, this Alchemist right here.
Yeah, you know they saying we long overdue for this shit.
This kind of remind me of like the beats on that one Macaroni album. Toilet 2. That's the name of the Macaroni album.
Yo, my Mont Blanc pen, of course, from the limb. It's on again.
You say my Mont Blanc pen? What do niggas know about that?
Yo, my Mont Blanc pen, of course, from the limb. It's on again. We often throw caution to the wind. It's always a whim. I barely put any thought in, but can no longer afford to move lawless, cause I'm very important. My merch is worn by bosses. It's the perfect storm, try not to get caught in. It's pouring, $250,000 jewels, Flash Gordon. Rap is foreign, rap like water is formless.
And notice just a change in flow. That last song, he had like a crazy, just quick bar. Now he's a little more settled on this one.
Yeah, we still dragging mates too. Crashing vehicles, the reek will break through the glass in the cathedrals. Squeeze the death eagle like kegels. Only certain people could bend the teaspoon. Took the caddy, niggas a caddy. Acting like some rat named Jackie, Pat Brazilian Yankee. Zigzagging in the alley, dilly dally. Tough walk, tough talk, shit is tacky. They wish they had the tenacity, took it at me. I'm trigger happy, quit playing with a shit and get nasty. I defy gravity, higher than giraffe pussy. Dracula bit me, I didn't bleed.
Higher than giraffe pussy? Who said that first? Was it Currency?
My enemy, Simon Levine. She cried thief, I called Alzheimer's disease. Tell him pause that I'm self-absorbed. I'm sparked and I got all the cells and water on. Female walls felt warm like analog. I'm an animal dog, handled like I'm above man law. Taking random halls and tear drawers off to Luther Vandross. I'm just tooting my own damn horn. I know life's hard and young. Y'all don't get no pussy. My life's a fantasy.
This beat's so dark and menacing. I would like to hear Macaroni on this. That's just who I associate with those type of beats. It's no comparison thing. But that was a nice song. I would like to hear a feature on that. Just to hear another person's take on that beat would be. But good song nonetheless. Yeah, we'll get right into track number 12, Stigmata. I think Ab-Soul has a song called Stigmata also.
What's going on? What's good, sweetie? No doubt, nice to meet you. The pleasure's all yours. Oh, I know. No been inspiring these donkeys for a motherfucking decade straight. You know what I mean? This don't mean nothing to me, though. You said I'm that nigga. But you figured I bought in and my head got big. People you did, but that shit ain't knocked me off my square. Wearing the flares, this red pair with the tears. Ice necklace for every shedded tear. Had the flood protect band. I done wet my fair share. This is chandelier on my left hand. New F&F with the yam. I stepped on the grams, the only thing.
A lot of rappers rapping about FNs nowadays. They call it F and N. I've only heard rappers call it F and N. You know, I'm pretty into the Second Amendment community. The only time I hear it's called F and N is when rappers say it. Everyone else that I know calls it FN. But hey, you're free to do what you want to do, you know.
The thing missing was the hammer pants. Can't touch this. Fix your whack kid, I'm a handyman. Apparently I'm mechanically advanced, minus the hair transplants. At first glance, they thought my band was Duran Duran. But why ran?
He mentioned Duran Duran so much in his raps.
Got tramps like I ran the bunny ranch. I'm no motherfucking Huggy Bear.
Tramp like I ran the bunny ranch, so I guess some things I should explain. The bunny ranch is like a legal, like, prostitution escort business. I think it's in Vegas, the bunny ranch.
Rusty, Polish power, iron pussy. Still for China, iron pussy. You good and sweet, you should be on a cookie sheet. I'm not an easy book to read.
Sweet, you should be on a cookie sheet.
What you get for playing hooky?
The gingerbread man.
Come to my hood if you think it's sugary. You assume it's a movie with dudes be. Catching bullets from the Uzi with your teeth.
Ooh.
Who you think you be? Bruce Lee, the 3 hit your seat, and boost the seat. Wake you up early like when the rooster scream. He was just shooting the breeze, going through the routine like 2 teams playing Call of Duty, but all of these is real toolies. The road was hard, but that was a long grooming me. When you have true inner beauty, no man can remove your jewelry. No matter how keen the ingenuity. Denim 2 jeans, goofy, these ain't nudie jeans. My dookie don't even stink. Like which is zucchini baked. The front page of the news reads Houdini escapes. Free from chains.
I like this flow right here.
True to links, freezing rain. Over these freaks, I've been giving free reign. Nigga, that's free game. Go ahead, feed your brain.
Okay. I'll put that in like my top 5 songs on this album so far. Hold on, let's see where we at. Track number 13, Zip Guns, featuring Knowledge the Pirate, who is a frequent collaborator with Roc Marci.
I'm waiting right here for this bitch ass. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking take all night. Bring the drums in, let's go. Yeah, after this chain of events, where your chain went. Gotta watch the ladies you laying with.
Set up.
Flavor kid, but I ain't a lick. Taste this shit, this ain't no cake mix. They say this bed's a snake pit. Keep what you can't escape with. Can't be afraid to get bit. I stay in the mix, it ain't in my nature to shape shift. The trainers is alligator scan, huh?
Nike trainers?
Check this out.
I'm in the my back. They trying to stab me in my back. I already know where my mind at.
My back, Maybach.
Pontiac, body snatch. For the same price it costs wifey to get a body snatch. Pistol whipping for shits and giggles. Knock the jib loose, leave you without a tooth to nibble. No food, only soup on the menu. My dude on the...
He said no food, only soup on the menu. Because when you got like facial, like when you're reconstructing it, you can't have solid food. So he said no food for you, it's only soup on your menu in the future.
The roof, he ain't bring a fiddle. The feds might have bugged the rental, we speaking riddles. Left your vehicle riddle, your FEMA break easy.
The feds might have bugged the rental car, so we speak in riddles. In case there's a wire somewhere, we gotta speak in riddles so they can't use nothing against us.
Peanut brittle, we got away clean as a whistle.
Speaking riddles like the Bhagavad Gita. If you know, you know.
I walked off a whistle, blow a kiss at your miss at the vigil. I'm a cool individual. All my niggas sliders, leaning like they got that drink inside us on that deep.
Knowledge the pirate.
Them pinky blinders, we the gospel work, the BB and CC whiners. Them OGs dripping in designer.
Mary.
That China, from NYC down to Carolina. This the major leagues, not the minors. Army fatigue with the 9 inside the army lining. Stop that serpent from
army lining.
We took his head, it was all perfect timing. The sun and moon and stars was in alignment. We cleaned him up and that's power refinement. Yo, he ran off with the work that he got on consignment. Word, son. He ran off with the work that he got on consignment. We set the temperature and the climate. Called up my shooter, gave him the assignment. Yo, soon as you see that nigga, wet him like a water hydrant. Yo, I got young shooters like Kobe Bryant. For niggas acting defiant, it's all math and science. Yo, don't get chalk, nigga trying to line us. Man, you fucking around with New York's finest. Lives get lost behind these blood diamonds. Leave my bosses, so pay homage. In broad day, we gon' spray llamas. I'm in that cave with that K like Osama. Chefing up that yay every day, trying to stack dollars. Pirates.
Okay, I'm not really the hugest fan of Knowledge the Pirate verses on Roc Marci songs, but that's probably his best one that I've heard ever. That army lining bar remind me of something Nas said. Jacket Uzi on the island, or it ain't hard to tell. Would he sneak a Uzi in the island in my army jacket lining? Hit the earth like a comet invasion. Nas is like the Afro-Sigic Asian, half man, half amazing. Track number 14, Think Big. Real big, RP Nipsey. I know one day I would do it real big.
You know, it's just another motherfucker day at the office for me. You know what I'm saying? Greatness is always the motherfucking bar. Never go below it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Empire shit. Yo, eternal life with the pain granted us. I took my destiny in my own hands. I never wait for no man to sell me no fantasies with fairy dust. Blood don't make us family, but they ain't made a paintbrush that can change my character. That shade too many gray areas. The game ain't no Jane to be marrying. Crazy old lady scandalous. Late on the train rambling. Always saying some randomness. Don't get your place ran up in. Lately I'm slaying with paper like I'm Blake Carrington.
Who's Blake Carrington? Put it in the comments.
Naked Africans. Ride crack factory around the gallery trench. It was flapping in the wind. Had to factor that in. My fashion sense, that of a pimp. Scallops and battered shrimp. Tear up a rapper like some bad kids. Ravel the
sound good. Scallops and shrimp.
But we not talking no 808s. Nope. Definitely in my bag, but this ain't no potato sack race.
A lot of bass on this song.
To the bank as if I had access to the safe. Ain't no half stepping like Daddy Kane.
Yeah, second Kane reference.
That's bad gay. Came out the microwave base like Shane Battier. Hey, this my lane, you got daddy DNA. The battery in your back may need.
Hey, Shane Battier. He used to play for the Rockets.
That's bad gay. Came out the microwave base like Shane Battier. Hey, this my lane, you got daddy DNA. The battery in your back may need to be changed, but the fabric can't be replaced. Fire the kid at a higher accuracy rate. Play partner and pass the rock to my teammate. We jump high like D-Wade. Bang it. I'm still dominating the league after 10 seasons. The bitch that I've been squeezing the season. These lyrics to sink your teeth in. The ink's leaking. Police said the heater had my fingerprints, but I cleaned it.
But I cleaned it.
My bitch had powder hidden in the cleavage. I'm a hedonist, little mischievous. This the missing ingredient. I'm channeling big without a spiritual medium.
Okay. I like
big without a spiritual medium.
I like that song. I'm gonna have to go back and catch a lot of those bars. A lot of, you know, old school, I won't say old school, but like Lions Generation basketball player references. He's referenced Shane Battier, he referenced D Wade, he referenced I got young, or Knowledge the Pirate said I got young shooters like Kobe. So, you know, shout out to that era, man. And we're coming towards the end, man. You know, 2 more songs. Track number 15, Macaroni.
You won't leave home.
Macaroni time.
Niggas just got blown out for like 30. Yeah. Who's that on the phone? He ain't never getting his money back. Look like a cold front, knock out a gold front.
Ice.
I got the set looking sexy, I do. Secondly, the tech is just an accessory. No MC except for me has the recipe to acquire everything inside the DuPont registry. Listen, my nigga, I'm an enigma. I'm still dealing with trauma from back when I was just a drifter. Used to crash at Kim, she was my bottom bitch. Sometimes I miss her. I'm particular, but thank God I know how to pick them. Thank God. Everything in the garden ain't to be bitten. If a law says forbidden, ain't no bears wishes. Different flavor gator slippers. I was given dominion over the.
That's a couple repeated references. Allah. Gator shoes. Roc Marci got a good assortment of gator shoes. Bentley. You know what I mean? He's mentioning these things over and over.
For the whole animal kingdom, carpenter pants with the hammer swinging. Don't pull a hamstring reaching. I'm in the east wing of the mansion sipping Riesling. Whether we win or not, we gon' stash 20 pies in the reservoir. Rock the line Von tie with the winds or not. Why not switch up the wristwatch? You see I'm on different time. You niggas need to stop rhyming and get a job, please. I find it kinda odd, like Chris Benoit. This shit been a while.
Chris Benoit.
Waiting for this to spin dry. Nigga calling for the whole thing. Should've just let the phone ring. But I let the money control me.
So he said the DuPont registry. So I looked up what the DuPont registry was. A buyer's guide of fine automobiles. The premier luxury marketplace with exotic cars for sale. You learn something. When you listen to rappers with the vocabulary, you learn them.
Acting like y'all know me, but y'all don't know me. Trapping out the moe, that was the old me. Macaroni.
R.I.P. John Witherspoon.
Macaroni.
I think that's. We got a whole minute left. I think that's it for that song. Track number 16 and the outro. Subscribe now if you haven't already. Momma Love. And that high note.
Wanna stare and match with the sun. Shot a fair one with a man holding a handgun. Smacked it twice over with an old pair.
He said, "Want to stare and match with the sun." He know how to start his verses out well. And in literature, we call that the hook. Not like the hook meaning the chorus, but when you start your paragraphs off, when you start like an essay, they want you to put a line that's going to catch you in the very beginning because it entices readers to read the rest of the paragraph. We call it a hook in literature. Roc Marci does that with his verses. He said, "Want to stare and match with the sun." So now he's like on some Chuck Norris type stuff. You know the Chuck Norris meme. He said, "I shot the fair one with a man holding a handgun." You gonna rhyme that just a bit.
Son shot a fair one with a man holding a handgun. Smacked him twice over with a whole pair of gloves. Nobody seen it coming like a phantom punch. Crash the phantom now, don't even run. If you see us catching a Peter Pan bus, daddy praying up. Pretty much.
Peter Pan bus, Cuba to Florida. Operation Peter Pan. Google it.
Don't need TV to see the reruns. Roger and rerun. I'm watching this Eagles run. No one broke, satisfy all my needs at once. Y'all some bums, we only rock sneakers once. Don't get shot in your gut while you sneaking up. Pump shotty, not a penis pump. Bitch, she a bust, that's the same reason why Porzingis got cut. I never once lost a female that I love.
Kristaps Porzingis.
That's all Momma Love. Momma Love. That's all my mama. That's all Momma Love. Momma Love. Forever toxic. Back massages for the misogynist. It's a thankless job being a pimp. I'm the embodiment. Armani scent. Your favorite artist probably a carbon copy of the kid.
You know about the Armani fragrances, colognes. If you know, you know. Armani stronger with you. Acquadigio. You know what I mean? They got a couple dope Armani scents. Overlooked.
What ain't come out in the wash, dead in the vents. Eventually your outfit shrink, try and fit in with clicks. I'm looking inward. The Vivian Westwood hood fit me good like I figured it would. My figure was built to wear linen goods. The camo print windbreaker blended with the woods like some Timberwolves. Don't confuse for sheep cause we in wool. I'm living my truth, but that was a sneaky move. Like a game of hide and go seek a peekaboo. Niggas just hope when they die that they go peaceful.
He says, don't confuse us for sheep, even because we wearing wool. Expensive. He said, he said I was made to wear linen. He said something like that. People don't get it. Like, linen is expensive, bro. When you really get to buying like curtains for your house and stuff, or bed sheets, bro, linen is like one of the more pricier things that you'll find. Obviously, you get higher in thread count, you're gonna find like there's Egyptian cotton, there's silk, you know. But linen ain't cheap, bro. Like, it ain't one of the cheap options, you feel me?
I'm a cold piece of work, but not every murder is evil. Might do greasy real easy with the dirty needle. Like it was perfectly legal to flee the scene in the burgundy regal, like an eagle. You know how we do. Oh, Momma Love, nigga.
I think that's the end. Okay.
Beautiful like Momma Love, Momma Love.
All right, that was The Elephant Man's Bones by Roc Marci and The Alchemist. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you sat through that whole reaction with me, salute to you. Yeah, that was a dope album, man. I really liked that. Everything was very enjoyable. Lots of good songs. There's really no slow parts of this album, The Elephant Man's Bones. I'm looking at the track list here again. It's 16 songs. It doesn't feel that long. I think it's only a 45-minute album, so it makes sense why it doesn't feel super long, because it's not. Most songs are like clock in at 2.5 minutes, which is good because you get to the next song, like makes it very replayable because you want to hear these songs and these beats over again. And you don't get fatigued. You're just sitting here listening to like a 90-minute album, like some rappers do. I like the features. The features all made sense. You had an Action Bronson verse early on, which is on one of my favorite songs, track number 2, Daddy Kane. You had a Boldy James verse, which I know a lot of Alchemist fans, they wanted to hear Boldy James and Roc Marci together. I'm not the hugest Boldy James fans to begin with, so that's neither here nor there. Go look at my Bo Jackson album review, album reaction, and just go skip to the end where I talk about how I feel about the Boldy James rap style, but that's neither here nor there. You had an Ice-T feature, which was really just a talking part, but that was nice. That was, you know, he had his little CSI voice, or he's on CSI, right? Was it Law and Order? He had, you know, gave that vibe. And of course, Knowledge of Pirate, who is a reoccurring feature with Roc Marci. So my favorite songs on here, track number 2, Daddy Kane, featuring Action Bronson. Had that really nice beat. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah.
Kane like a Kane in a drug game.
Yeah, that's one of them. And my other favorite song, track number 4, Quantum Leap. So I like them groovy drum patterns. That's my favorite style that the Alchemist does. I mean, Stigmata was also dope. Stigmata. Stigmata, and again, I think Absol also has a song called Stigmata. Like, these are the only 2 times I've ever heard that word used, like, ever in those 2 songs. Other than that, yeah, man, there's no slow parts. There are no bad songs. There's nothing I would even remove. There are no songs I would remove from this album. One thing I probably would do, I would probably throw some skits in here, maybe 1 or 2 skits. Early on in the album, you had like these samples or whatever from like movies and like radio shows or whatever it was that Alchemist or maybe it was Roc Marci, because Roc Marci also produces, maybe they were putting those in. That kind of didn't happen as much towards the end, if I remember correctly. Again, this is just one listen I've got so far, so I could be wrong. But yeah, I would maybe throw 1 or 2 skits, you know, in the middle somewhere, not long, like, or not even skits, like interludes, little 20-30 seconds, just to give the listeners, let us settle, then boom, back to the bars. Because, you know, Roc Marci is one of the more wordy rappers. He really gonna get his shit off. He really gonna be wordy. That's like his style. So, you know, a couple interludes, little 20-30 seconds, give us, you know, just give us a little time and connect with this, the Elephant Man's Bones. Like, throw something in there to where we can understand what that means. I don't know what it means. Or maybe they did do that with some of the movies and stuff that they're referencing. Maybe that's from whatever the Elephant Man's Bones means, but I just don't know, because I don't know what the phrase means and I don't know what the reference means. I do know when I Google the Elephant Man's Bones, other things pop up, other art pops up. So it means something. So maybe it was scattered throughout this album and I missed it. But overall, this is very good. For me, this is a better album than what was Roc Marci's previous. I think it was Mount Marcy. I like this more than Mount Marcy for sure. My favorite Roc Marci project is Rosebud's Revenge 2. So this is, for me, I might even put this over Rosebud's Revenge 1. I gotta give it some more time, but this is very enjoyable. You know, different looks production wise while still being cohesive. Roc Marci still barred up, still doing his thing. The humor, the stick talk, the brick talk, you know what I'm saying? He delivered what you would expect him to deliver. So yeah, man, if I had to rate this album out of 5 stars, y'all know I don't like doing this on the first listen. But if I had to, I'll get this 4 stars. We'll go 4 stars out of 5. This is one listen though, so as y'all can see during the reaction, I didn't catch all the bars, so I still got many listens of this to go. So yeah, shout out to Roc Marci, shout out to Alchemist, the Elephant Man's Bones. This is the Pimpire edition. So yeah, be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Best album reactions for hip hop on YouTube. And thank you for sitting with me during this pimple event. I don't know what's going on, man. We too old to be having pimples, but whatever. Top 5 rapwebsite.com. Peace.